This right here is some real talk from TEKASHI69's baby mum or girlfriend. Everybody knows this whole 2019 has been dead without you. I find it funny how every time somebody drops an album or a song, they say something about Judge 6ix9ine. They could never compare to your numbers. Platinum, toured around the world. They could never. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't. And this is what I've been saying from the jump. From the very jump. People say, oh, you suck 6ix9ine off. 6ix9ine was the hype man. People got it twisted. Oh, man, 6ix9ine's trying to be a gangster. 6ix9ine's trying to do this. 6ix9ine was, I gotta admit, 6ix9ine came across. He got it twisted a bit. That's all it was. A bit of a mix-up. He's a young don, 20-year-old or whatever he is. Got a whole heap of money. People are allowed to make one mistake. This right here is his one mistake. But you must repent. People must also bear in mind that the streets was hot. Things was popping. I remember seeing Breakfast Club interviews popping off. People was interested to see what was going on. At the moment, it's been dead, been dry, man. It's been tired. I've got to be honest. My channel does reactions to hip-hop news and rap news and whatever. The channel's been weak. It's been dry. There's been nothing going on. I've got to be honest. I'm waiting for a rapper. No offense. I'm waiting for someone to die just to get some clout. Whereas when 6ix9ine was about, clout was... Everyone was eating off 6ix9ine's back. Because stuff was going. People wanted to hear about stuff. Now, the whole scene's dead. Just look at Lil Reese. Lil Reese having to talk about, oh, man, having to shoot himself in the neck or make up some dead-ass story or put some fake makeup on his neck, trying to make out he got killed so he can sell his story. This is the depths people are going to get some clout these days. Because 6ix9ine ain't about. When 6ix9ine was on road, shit was naturally popping off. People was naturally interested. Yeah? No fake shootings, no fake ops, no fake I'm dead, none of that goofy stuff. Stuff was just going on. Fighting at the LA, fighting at the airport, all this other mix-up stuff, Treyway, all this business was going on and it was vibrant. I don't know what that's about, but it was vibrant. Everything. And he almost brought this youthful game to it. And that's what, I think that, I got to admit, he did make some mistakes. He went down the wrong path. I think trying to organise shootings and doing that goofy business, that was the wrong edge for me. But I actually believe, if you look at his last interviews where he cut Treyway off, I think he got it then. I think he understood this whole trying to be, it's best just to talk about the streets. It's best just to be a hype man. Yeah, there's a difference between a hype man and a real road man. A hype man appreciates the clout. A hype man appreciates the commercial side of talking about the streets. However, they don't do nothing in the streets. Look at Jay-Z. He got his whole background on the streets. But the reason he's been so successful is because he didn't go the other route. As an example, Biggie and Tupac, they would have been bigger than Jay-Z. However, they went too much down the street route and ended up shot. See what I'm trying to say there? You got to appreciate, there's a fine line between hype man and dead man. Tupac, no, rest in peace and that, but dead man, yeah? Jay-Z, alive man, hype man, no one's there, yeah? 6ix9ine, when he comes back from prison, in my opinion, I think he's going to get it. He's going to understand the difference between jail. In fact, there's two ways. You can either be a hype man who don't get involved in the street, but leverages that part of it, has fun with it. Yeah, everyone can throw hands and whatnot. That's all cool. Have a little scuffle at the airport. That's great. What ain't great is when you're trying to pay people to shoot people. That's where it gets stupid. Yeah, the minute you start trying to be involved with drugs, be involved with killings, that's how you go to jail, or that's how you end up dead. Pick one or the other. Jail, if you want to be a dead man or a jail man, yeah, you best start doing that goofy drug dealing and gun shooting business. However, if you want to sell records, create hype, and be interesting, you know how to do that. Yeah, mix it up, but just that is one step too far. Because think about it, if 6ix9ine wasn't linked to the drugs part or the shooting part, he wouldn't be in the feds now. Simple. So it's just a little, whilst it could have been a big risk, it's a little tiny lesson. And besides, like I've said before, I've called out all the people around him, all the so-called OGs like Mel Murder and Jim Jones. They should have really separated him, and Shotty. They should have separated him and kept him away from that business. Instead, they actually encouraged it. They actually set up shooters and set up stuff so he could get more involved in the dumbass stuff. Yeah, them man there were trying to turn him into a dead man or a jail man. And in fact, he did end up turning into a jail man, unfortunately. And that's why I'm glad that he's cut them man off, because there was nothing good. Jim Jones and what's that other idiot called? Mel Murder talking about, oh man, I'm gonna super violate him. You're a big hardback 50-year-old man. What's your problem? Trying to violate some don with pink hair? Get a life. Get a grip, yeah. Oh, and then I wouldn't even mind, you know. It's one thing if these OGs was really about it and it was really about super violating people, but then the same man who was talking about super violating, when he got his sentence, oh Judge, please Judge, I just want to get back to my kids, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge. Please, I got kids, Judge. My man started begging. I thought, what happened to super violating? Because when you was on road, you was talking about super violating. Now you're up in the feds, and you got Judge in front of you. Judge 6IX9 posted up in front of you. You left the streets behind. What happened to that? You was meant to be all streets. When you're in the judge courtroom, you didn't want nothing about the streets. Oh, Judge, I've realised, Judge, I don't love the streets no more, Judge. That Judge 6IX9 had you not loving the streets no more. That's what he had you doing. Simple. Oh, well, I don't want to hear nothing about 6IX9 snitching either. Because one thing we do know is 6IX9 never professed to be nothing else. That's what he was, a hype man. Yeah? Everyone else took it too serious, in my opinion. Way too serious. Don't know what he was expecting. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out he was a hype man. If you man really thought he was going to be what? You thought he was going to be sitting in there doing 30 years for them goons? I don't think so. They're where they need to be. Yeah? If you're 50-year-old and you still haven't learnt the lesson, then that's your business. 6IX9, in my opinion, deserves another chance. Now, don't get me wrong. If he comes out in December and he starts trying to organise shootings and sell this drugs, and that's his business, he'll go back to jail, and that'll be that. But I think he got the message in the end. I really do. That's why he cut everyone off. If he was still trying to be involved in that, he would have carried on. Anyway, before I go, I've just clocked that goofy ass I Am Academics DJ Ack in the bottom. Listen, let's get something straight about you here for the comments. You're another one. You can't wait for the 6IX9 to get back. You can't wait for your boyfriend to get back. Listen, Academics, he got all of his clout off of 6IX9. He's another one. Weird ass, trying to be. Listen, I heard that Ack was about to be brought in on charges as well. He ducked that smoke real quick. He didn't want no parts of them charges. Ack's got McDonald's to be eating. That's what he's got to be doing. He can't go jail. Ack's too soft and bubbly to go jail. He needs his McDonald's, does Ack. Anyway, like button, comment, and subscribe.